Alright guys, I'm Steex Audio Video Production. Today I want to introduce you the new plugin and new gear, so new hardware by IK Multimedia. The plugin is called Tone X, while the gear, so the hardware, is this one, and it's called ToneX Capture. Finally, IK Multimedia, from a plugin perspective, is doing also something else. Basically, it's building its own environment, so its own concept. All together, IK Multimedia software and gear can communicate each other to create tones. And now, not only to play your guitar through a stock plugin, stock amplifiers, but now you can capture your own gear, your own amplifier, cabinet with different microphones. And today I show you how to capture your own gear and what will be the result. So you have basically these two new new features. The new Tone X, as you can see here, is the ToneX plugin, and here the ToneX Capture. Let me focus firstly in the ToneX plugin, and then I'll show you with the ToneX Capture how to capture your sound. So the first impact with this plugin is a bit confusing, in my opinion. There are a lot of things. Sorry for my voice today, but I'm really cold. I have a stuffy nose, so this is the period, guys. So as you can see, you have here your capture. Here you have all the capture by IK Multimedia. You can see here the logo of IK Multimedia. You have a lot of capture did by IK Multimedia. You can also try out all these capture. You can start your capture and stuff like that. And these are on tone models. You have then the presets that you can customize with the tone model. So basically you can keep a tone models and manage all the things here, change the volume, treble gain, add reverb, comp, noise gate, made this equalization, pre and post, and then you can save it, and this will be your preset because you are using a different capture tone models, let me say, but tweaked. So these are your preset. Okay, then here on the right you can see what is used in this preset. For example, here as written amp based on Marshall JCM 800. So basically you can see here in the tone models the Marshall JC 800, where I don't know, but you can find in some position, I don't know where. But anyway, you can also download more tone model collection, did all from IK Multimedia. There are not the possibility to purchase the tone model collection from other brand actually, but I hope, because it's my interest. Then of course you can create your routing. You can choose between different tone model. You have basically 1000 tone models you can choose from already when you purchase this plugin. I think that this is because I have the ToneX Max version. So with the Max version I have all of these. Depending on the version that you are interested in, you have less tone models and stuff like that. And also regarding the cabinet, I can choose from 700 cabinets, different cabinets. The thing that I don't like is that there are only some names, and basically I don't know which kind of cabinet is this. For example, 40 rats, what is? 4x10 bright, what is? So I really don't know what is this kind of cabinet, because there is no any image. So let me grab my guitar, which is here, and I can play something. So I can change. Okay, it's really simple. You can choose from really high amount of amplifier. I don't know what to choose because I don't understand with this name. Fast and Furious. Not so fast and not so furious. Fat 100 plexi. I don't like this cabinet, so I can change the cabinet. You can also load your own impulse responses. So for example, I have here my VGS Green Beret with low tone audio. I can also add some reverb with the mix knob. I cannot listen anything. I cannot listen anything. Because it was bypassed. Okay. Okay, you can also download some capture. If you go here on the ToneNet, you go basically to the cloud and go here. You have to connect with the network. Have to wait. Okay, and here I can see all the capture from users. So, okay, it's loading, it's loading, it's loading. For example, let me say here is written jump and plexi. Okay, and only the amp, no cabinet. So if I choose this one, it will sound very, very weird. Yeah. Because it's only the amplifier, I have to choose, of course, a cabinet. Let's use my impulse responses. Which is really, really great. You can also change some here in the equalization. And you can save your preset. Really straightforward. Now let's talk about how to capture your own device. So as you can see here, I'm in the tab player. Now let's go in the tab modeler. Here you have some steps that you have to follow to create your sound. Why this ToneX capture? This ToneX capture basically is a reamp box and is also a routing box. So basically allows you to connect all the cable from your audio interface. So you still need an audio interface to connect your amplifier, for example. You need this? Absolutely not. It's convenient to have? Absolutely, yeah. This is really helpful to get a really right level with your amplifier and your instrument cable. So basically when you use instrument cable, this is a high impedance signal. Then you go inside on your audio interface. Then from the audio interface you have line signal. So you have to convert that signal from the line level to again high impedance signal to go to your amplifier or cabinet. So basically you have to make the cabinet and amplifier sounds right with the right signal. This is a reamp box, and basically inside this there is a reamp box. But you have also some routing here. You have some knob, the attenuation to get a really great level from the amplifier and from your guitar. So it's really convenient to have. It's not needed to capture your amplifier. So you only need the ToneX plugin, but it's really convenient to have it. So if you already have a reamp box, you can also not purchase the ToneX. Pay attention that the ToneX capture is not a load box. Be sure always to use your speaker connected. So your cabinet must be connected with the ToneX capture or itself with the amplifier. But always you need to connect the speaker because this is not a load box. I can also bypass the ToneX capture because I also hear the Torpedo Capture X. I'm using the Torpedo Capture X because I want to use the Driftwood Purple Nightmare with very high amount of master volume. So it's also useful to lower just a bit the volume. So let's talk about the gear that I'm using today and the gear that I want to capture. I want to capture my Driftwood amplifier with the channel 2, is basically the high gain channel, and then the amplifier goes to my custom cabinet, which is the Steex production custom cabinet, of course. and I'm recording the 𝙎𝙎𝙙 Retro 30 speaker. So basically it's the warehouse speaker, and I'm recording with my microphone is the Roswell K47 Mini, and the sound is amazing. Let me show you the process, so I'll show you also the sound. As you can see here, there is the welcome writing. Let's skip here. You have to choose the instrument. Of course, you have to choose from guitar and bass. I'll choose guitar. Next. Now here you have to choose what you want to capture, depending on if you want to capture the amp and cabinet, for example, or complex rig, so amp cabinet as some dynamic, let me say, pedal, or only stonebox, or only amplifier, or together stonebox and amplifier. Some routing can change, because if I only want to capture the amplifier, some routing on the top capture will change, but you can also see the schematic here. So I want to capture amp and cab. Next. Here you can see your audio and rig connection. So this is my audio device and is my PreSonus Studio 192, which is this one, as you can see. You have to choose which are your monitor L and monitor left. I can choose from this menu, so I'll choose main out left and main out right. Then your guitar, where will go your guitar? My guitar goes to mic inst 2, so which is this one, the second input. Then your microphone goes to the mic 5, because I've choose, of course, this input, so is this one. This is my mic 5. And from the line output 5, I'll go to my reamp box, which is basically the Tone X. So as you can see, this yellow cable is from the output 5, which is this one, line out 5, and goes to the input of my Tone X. The input is basically called line input, because I'm sending lines. Oh, I'm really sick, because I'm sending this line signal. This cable is from my amplifier, is called from amplifier, and I have to choose here the power out is not a line out, because I'm using all the amplifier. You have here the attenuation, and behind you have basically two cables, one that goes to the speaker, because you have to connect your speaker, and one that goes to your amplifier, so the input of the amplifier. So this is only the routing. Okay, let's go to next. Oh, by the way, you can also use two different microphones, but in this test I only used one microphone. So next. Now here you have to check your level. This is the input level, so the input of my guitar. So let's listen. This is only my DI. And basically I have to go to the yellow, which is the correct. I can tweak here from my audio interface. So 0 from preamp. I'm really low, so I have to adjust. Okay, be sure to not go to the red, because it will clip the sound. Okay, now next. Step 2, send level. So the send level is here. Basically you can see the clip, the clip status. So if it's green, it's okay. If it's red, it's not okay. Next. Now you can check the mic level. Okay, now I want to choose only the mic 1, because I can also blend the two microphone. Okay, next. Okay, we can start to capture. Basically now the plugin will send some noise, some let me say it's not only noise. Okay, now the plugin will send some noise and also some guitar riffs. So let's capture. Basically, it takes 5 minutes, which is not too much, but it's not very fast. And it's not finished, because now I have to go to next, and as you can see here, there is the accuracy level. If you know how the camper, basically the camper word work, there is also some tweak after the capture, and basically you have to play something, play a really strong guitar to refine. Basically, it's called refining. And this is basically the same, but you have to not do anything. You have 3 different ways: the fast, default, and advanced. But I've seen the video of 𝙎𝙤𝙢𝙚 about the ToneX capture, and basically he said that the fast process takes almost 10 minutes, which is really slow. The default process takes 30 minutes, while the advanced process takes 5 hours. Guys, it's really unthinkable to use the advanced process, wait 5 hours, and maybe the process goes wrong. So maybe you have the capture that does not sound really good, and you have to tweak again from your amplifier. So let's go to fast, and he also tried this different default and advanced process, and he said that basically there was no any difference. So let's go to fast, next, and let's start fast training. As you can see here, basically the picture will come live, and basically you will see a picture. Okay. Come on. All right, done in almost 8 minutes. So basically overall 30 minutes to capture in the faster way. Okay, now let's go to next, and I hope that the result, I don't know why ToneX show you again this routine. Next, okay, let me grab my headphones. Okay, this is the real rig. Now the tone model. There is less gain. You can trim the gain. I can say that is pretty close, and you can also try with different pre-recorded guitar riffs, for example with the drop. I can hear a difference in the high frequencies, so I think that the real gear has more high frequencies that is not captured here in tone model. But if I go to next, now you can choose your skin. It's not important to me. You can name your model. This is a drift as okay. Description: drift wood. I have the T that is not working. Drift wood amp from Met. save. Here it is. This is the drift as so here you can also tweak again the gain. Maybe without the reverb. And I can upload this, upload, exporting audio demo and uploading, and now you can find my tone. If you want, you can download for free my capture. And the really cool thing is that now this really great rig, but really heavy and really expensive, you can find here in the Tone X. And the cool thing is that you can use this rig as plugin. So I can bring with me the plugin only and get really great tone. So the difference is between the Tone X and, for example, the Quad Cortex and the Camper is that you still need hardware, Camper and Quad Cortex. With the Tone X, you only need the plugin. You can load your plugin instance and get really great tones. Very, very easy. Guys, you have the link in the description, both for the plugin and for the Tone X capture. Let me know what you think about with a comment below the video. If you want to support this channel, you have the join button. Basically, you can get really great benefits, guitar presets, DAW templates and stuff like that. And you can support this channel. Again, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.